Manchester United 3, Watford 0. We've won the game comfortably in the end. Really pleased with that, because it was a vital 3 points for Manchester United to move us closer to the race for the top 4. So absolutely delighted with that. It's taken us a long while to get the first goal. We've rotated the side a lot from the other night. We've brought back in better players, in my opinion. Bruno Fernandes has started the game, which was a positive. We've brought Fred back into the fold, which has been playing well lately. We brought the likes of Wan-Bissaka back into the team as well. And Greenwood started. I wasn't sure if Greenwood would start or not up front with James and Martial in attack. So that was, for me, more positive, more pace up front. And obviously it's taken us a long while. We've got that penalty that Bruno Fernandes has taken. I wasn't sure who was going to obviously take it. Martial's taken them, Greenwood's taken them this season, Rashford's taken them, Pogba's taken them, Mata's taken them. The amount of penalties we've scored this and had this season is incredible. It really is. But it's great to see Bruno. I think probably Solskjaer wanted him to get off the mark for Manchester United to get that first goal under his belt. And it's nice to probably have some different penalty takers now and again, because sometimes players just get too confident, and we've seen a lot of players miss this season. So that was good. I mean, they've then had a goal ruled out in the start of the second half. And at first I thought it was going to be given, and that would have been a real kick in the nuts for Manchester United. It really would have been 1-1, but it was handball. And then that filthy goal from Anthony Martial. I mean, Jesus Christ, what was that? I mean, when he's on his game, he is brilliant, isn't he? He really is, but he's just not on his game enough, not doing it enough. For me, not consistent enough. But if he can do that on a regular basis, then fantastic for Manchester United. It really is. And then that third screamer from Mason Greenwood, who didn't do a lot in this game but scored an absolute screamer, so you can't argue with that. I mean, Jesus Christ, he's got 11 goals now this season, which is fantastic for the young man. He's been ill this past week, otherwise he would have played against Bruges, but all he can do is keep scoring. We saw Chong come off the bench late on as well for Mason Greenwood, and then Agallo come off. But it does look like really that Greenwood is playing his way into the first team, even though he didn't do a lot in this game. With that screamer, I mean, if he continues to score goals like that, then Solskjaer can't really leave him out the team very often. He may well be on the bench for the game against Bruges, but probably will return for either the Everton away or the Derby away in the starting lineup, because obviously as a young man, got a lot of games coming thick and fast. I wouldn't be surprised to see Odion Agallo start that game against Bruges in the week. But the worrying thing for me will be is if we bring the likes of Jesse Lingard and Pereira back into the team. They've just been non-existent recently, and it was good to see that they weren't even along the squad, and that Solskjaer is probably realising now that these players are just not good enough for Manchester United long term to take Manchester United forward. I mean, Jesse Lingard's had some brilliant moments in the Manchester United shirt. FA Cup final goal, a great goal in this fixture where he ran from the halfway line. He scored some absolute screamers against the likes of Chelsea and teams, but just not hacking it anymore. And Pereira's been poor, and obviously we've seen McTominay come off the bench late on. That is a positive, because he is levels for me ahead of these players that are playing okay. He's not the attacking guy that we think of Lingard as being, but he's been fantastic when he's played for Manchester United this season, McTominay, and was missed when he was out injured for a while. So we're starting to get players back now. Hopefully Pogba won't be too far away, and then the options really do increase, and we can then challenge on three fronts a bit more than we are. Because you see, when he rotated that side for the Club Bruges game and brought in the fringe players, in my opinion more fringe players, like Delot, obviously Pereira and Lingard, and that, they didn't impress. And if you bring in the likes of Pogba and McTominay instead of them players, then the level increases massively. So it is a positive that we're starting to get the players back from long term, two of them anyway, because Pogba shouldn't be too far away, I shouldn't think now. He's back at Carrington, so I would have thought a couple of weeks, hopefully maybe even that Derby game, who knows, we will have to wait and see. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on the game. It moves us up to 5th, which is positive for Manchester United. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.